Hey guys, it's DestinyLashae, and today I'm going to be showing you guys this very fall appropriate look. I would wear this any time of year, but most people would wear it in the fall, so that's why I'm going to call it that. It's very colorful and wearable, so let's jump right in. So first I'm going to use my Maybelline and NYX primer. I already put that on my face, and I also color corrected already, corrected my dark spots with my Naked Skin concealer. And we're going to jump right into foundation. I use my Lancome and my Gleam by Melanie Mills, and I put that all over my face using my fingers, and I am going to blend that out with a Ruby Kisses stippling brush. And I really like this brush. I usually don't like stippling brushes, but I really like this one. It blends in the foundation seamlessly, and it's very delicate on the skin. So I'm just blending that in. Next, I'm going to go on with my beauty blender, and I'm just going to pounce that on top of my foundation just to make sure that there's no lines or stippling marks anywhere. I don't know, I just like using my beauty blender after my foundation because it makes me feel better. So we're moving on to the eyes. I'm using my Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC to prime my eyelids. This is going to help our color pop a lot more and also help our eyeshadows not to crease. So I'm going to blend that out with my fingers after I apply it with a brush. Next, I'm going to go in with some tape just to help give us a sharp edge. Next, I'm going to use some translucent powder to go on top of that so that the colors will blend easier. So now I'm going in with this eyeshadow by Anastasia. It's called Fawn, and I'm using my Sigma blending brush to apply that as my transition color. And I'm going to go on top of that with Cocoa Bear, my favorite, just because it was a little ashy, so I wanted to add some warmth to the transition color. I'm putting that right below my brow bone. Next, I'm going in with my Morphe, I don't know what palette this is, but I'll put it in the description box. I'm going to use a yellow color to go in the inner portion of my eyelid and just packing that on. And next, I'm going in with this orange color from the same palette using a Ruby Kisses concealer brush and packing that in the center of my lid. Next, I'm going in with this NYX Rust jumbo pencil, and this is just going to help the outer V color stay put. Usually the first thing that goes throughout the day is my outer V color, so I want to make this very pigmented. That's why I'm using a cream base first. I'm going to blend it out with my finger, and then I'm going to go in with this black color from the Kat Von D palette. You guys know I use this all the time, and I'm using a MAC 217 brush to put this in the crease of my eye. Be very careful with black because it can get very messy very fast. So I'm just placing that in the crease right above those three colors, not going past the orange, and kind of just blending it out. Next, I'm going in with this plum shade from Anastasia. I'm not sure what it's called. Oh, Beauty Mark. And I'm going to kind of blend that on top of the black color. And now I'm taking this Milani eyeshadow, and I'm placing that on top of that rust color to make that color pop a lot more. And I'm just packing that color on, and then I'm going in with a clean blending brush and blending all the colors together to make sure there are no harsh lines and that everything is well blended. And I'm just packing on some more colors here and there, like the orange, packing on more colors to make sure it's still vibrant, and just going in and blending it out. So just basically build the color up as you go. Start light and then build up. Next, I'm going to do my eyeliner. I'm taking this Maybelline Eye Studio Gel. I have a full eyeliner tutorial. You guys can check that out. I will put it right above my head so you guys can watch the full tutorial in detail. So I'm going to go in with my NYC liner just to make it a little bit more black. So until this point, I was super happy with how my eyeliner was coming out until this happened. Bruh. Ugh. So I'm going to show you guys how to fix it. I basically used some eye makeup remover and went in with a Q-tip and took some of that eyeliner off. This eyeliner is very easy to come off, which is good. That's another reason why I like it. And I just went back over it with my MAC 217 brush in some black eyeshadow, and I just had to make the eyeshadow a little bit darker in the crease area, which is okay because the look came out a lot better. So I just added some more black in the crease area of both my eyes. And now I'm going in with my Marc Jacobs eyeliner, and I'm going to make sure that there's no color showing through where the liner's supposed to be. So I'm just filling that in and tight lining the inner portion of my upper eyelash line. I'm going to apply my Goddess Lashes by Cocoa Lashes, my favorite, and I'm going to use tweezers to apply them. Next, I'm going in with my Oh Darling highlighter by MAC, and I'm going to apply that in the inner corners of my eye with a pencil brush. So now I'm going to take my NYX concealer, and I'm going to correct my eyeliner. I'm taking a flat edged MAC brush, and I'm using my concealer to correct my eyeliner just because it wasn't as straight as I wanted it to be, and this is all I do. Now we're going to move on to concealing and highlighting. I'm going to take my NYX concealer in the color Nutmeg, and I'm going to place the concealer underneath my eyes like this. This just helps to cancel out any dark circles or any discoloration underneath the eye, as well as brighten the entire face up. Now I'm taking my Too Faced concealer because it's very light coverage and it's a lighter color as well, just to mix the colors because I like mixing concealers just because of the color really. And I'm just going to pat that concealer out with a damp beauty blender, and I'm just tapping lightly underneath the eye and patting that concealer out. Next, we're moving on to setting our concealer. You want to set your concealer underneath your eyes because generally it creases on everyone. So you want to use a mineralized powder. I use the Maybelline one, and I just use a dry beauty blender to pat that concealer or set that concealer into my face. Now I'm taking my Marc Jacobs eyeliner that I used earlier, and I'm just going to tight line the inner portion of my bottom lash line. This is just going to help our eyes pop a lot more, and I always have to use black on my bottom lash line because my eyes always get lost in like my foundation routine. So if you have a problem with your eyeliner melting off in your waterline, try using a black eyeshadow and a flat eyeshadow brush to set your eyeliner, and this will help your eyeliner stay on a lot longer. Next, I'm gonna conceal and highlight the inner portions of my nose. So I'm gonna make a line on the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, in the middle of my cupid's bow, and on my chin. So I'm gonna use a wet beauty blender. The bigger one is the wet one and the smaller one is the dry one, but I'm going to use a wet beauty blender, and I'm going to pat that concealer out, and I'm going to bring the excess concealer up to my forehead because if you have a big forehead, do not highlight it. Trust me, don't do it. So now I'm taking my dry beauty blender, and I'm going to set that concealer. So I'm setting this because it helps it stay in place, and also this part helps contour my nose without contouring my nose. So this is Photoshop without Photoshop. I love this part. You guys know I always do it. I'm taking my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish that I'm almost out of, and I have to go get more. I just don't want to buy it, but I'm going to blend out my baking per se, and just blend it out. This just helps make your concealer look so flawless, and it just helps your under eye look smooth and so good. So next I'm going to use my Anastasia contour kit, and I'm going to use these two colors. I think it's Fawn and Espresso, and I'm going to use a fluffy angled brush to go in the hollows of my cheek right below my highlight and kind of just blend that out. This helps add definition to the face because once you use foundation and concealer, your face looks flat to me and it has no definition because no one's face is one color. I'm going to use the same contour colors to go around my hairline to make sure everything is blended. And now I'm using some bronzer. This is the CoverGirl bronzer I use all the time. Technically what I'm doing is not contouring, it's bronzing up the face because it's not super harsh. That's kind of how I like it, so I'm just going to warm up the face. Next is my favorite part, highlighting. You guys already know. I'm going to take my glow kit in the color bronze, and I'm going to take my fan brush, and I'm going to use that glow kit to glow up my face, okay? I love this glow kit. I love it. I think this one is my favorite one. This color in here is bomb.com. Bomb. I'm going to highlight cheekbones, Cupid's bow, chin, and the bridge of my nose. So next, I'm using my Better Than Sex mascara to do my bottom lashes. Next, we're going to set the face so that it stays on all day and it looks more dewy and like skin. And now I'm using my blush by Makeup Geek. I'll put the color down below. I can't remember it right now. With my angled fluffy brush just to bring some more color to my face. So next, I'm using Cork MAC lip liner. And I'm just going to outline my lips. And it's just basically the same color as my skin tone. And now I'm going in with Sad Girl, like my favorite lipstick right now ever. And I'm just going to put that on my lips. This is like a metallic cranberry color. It's so pretty. So pretty. So that is the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.